do you think you are? Are you the descendant of kings and queens, peasants, commoners? Can you trace your ancestors back to the Mayflower, the slave ships, or both? Is your entire past a mystery? This year, I embarked on a journey of personal growth and development. I stopped to consider, who am I? And not just the pieces that I know, but the things about me that other people see and I don't see, and things that remain a mystery to myself, and very few people have the answers. I started this journey looking through old family photos and talking to family. And a few weeks ago, I was led to do ancestrydna. Today, I'm going to share with you what I found, some lessons I learned along the way, and points to consider before you begin your own journey. This is Alicia on Demand. I am Alicia. Welcome back to my channel where I focus on personal growth and development and wellness. I know as a Black American, I could find a little bit of anything mixed into my DNA. My actual ethnic breakdown wasn't a huge surprise to me, but there were some things I didn't expect to discover. Actually, I knew I was a descendant of Africa, but that is a huge continent made up of many rich and vibrant countries with their own traditions and languages and culture. I always looked at Africa on the map and wondered what parts my people came from. And now I know. I'm going to insert the graphics here, so you are going to see that I am 33% from Nigeria, 30% from Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples, 15% from Mali, 9% from Benin and Togo, 7% from Scotland, 4% from England and Northwestern Europe, and 2% from France. One of the surprising things that I found about my breakdown is there is not, in fact, any Native American, as I've always been told. As I started to delve into the land of ancestry, it was really interesting to find out that certain parts and certain genetic markers are watered down as the generations come. So although my great-great-great-great-grandmother might have been Cherokee, that might not have filtered down in my DNA. Science is a mystery. As a result of decisions made by adults before I was even born, there is a large segment of my biological family that has remained a mystery. Until now. Through the process, I've begun to connect with distant and not so distant cousins, and my family tree has doubled overnight. I am so excited to find out all the branches that help make me, me. There are literally hundreds of matches. And I have no idea how many of these people link with me, but I look forward to the journey in the coming months of finding out the pieces of those puzzles. But my most exciting find, a sister! Adult decisions that weren't made by either of us led to her being adopted at birth by a wonderful family. And now through the magic of ancestrydna, she has been linked back to her biological family that includes me. We are thrilled for this new journey. But I am not here to tell her story. Because I am here today to share my journey, I will respect the privacy of everyone else involved. But our jackpot is an example of the exciting things that you can find along your own journey to self. Although this has been a joyful experience for me, people really have to be prepared for anything when they go into this experience. Here are some things I challenge you to consider before you send in your DNA kit. First, prepare yourself for possible rejection. You might find your way somehow to people who just don't want to be found. They may have started this journey for one specific thing, found another, and are not interested in developing any further relationships. That might be hard to accept. Next, respect other people's boundaries. People have reasons for the decisions that they made, and things may have changed along the way. It might be hard, but try not to judge the decisions of yesterday with the knowledge of today. Oh, another one. The family history you might have been told as a child may not be founded in biology. As I said earlier, I grew up being told that my family had a Native American base and my Native American blood is 0.0%. Another thing to consider for the sperm bearers out there, you might have a secret or unknown child that comes to the surface through the magic of DNA. If they reach out to you, try to have a little bit of compassion and grace and see things from their point of view, especially if they had no idea who you are. They are on a journey of self-discovery just as you began when you submit your test. Try to be kind. They are not responsible for the decisions that catapulted them into their life. And finally, remember that you were you the day before this test began, and you will continue to be yourself through the process. Biology is only one piece of the complex puzzle that makes up who you are. Who you become after this process is up to you. These findings are just additional information. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you like the content I provide, please hit the like button and let me know you are here. Hit subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can be alerted the next time I upload. Leave a comment down below and let me know about your experience building your family tree. Any surprises or fun revelations? As always, I'd love to hear from you.